It is not easy to start a first video when you have nothing to go off of. Normally it would be, hey, we're gonna continue working on that today, and I cannot do that because there is nothing that I can continue working on that you guys know about. But anyway, this is gonna be a couple of videos of finishing up a vinyl wrap on the Mustang. Now, it is my first ever wrap in my life that I've done on a car, and I'm almost finished with the whole car, and now I decided to start making videos about it because I only have about 2 days of work left, and why not? I have the hardest parts left, which is the front bumper and the rear bumper, and then the car is going to be done. I also have to replace the shifter, adjustable upper control arms, shock mounts in the front, take it to an alignment shop, put a tune on it, put new tires on it, maybe figure out if I want to do a spoiler, put the car back together because the interior is apart, but that's just the little things, you know. The biggest part is putting the vinyl on the bumper and the front bumper as well. But just to start, I'm gonna clean up the garage, and it's gonna happen really fast right now. Alrighty, so the bumper is pretty much ready for me to start wrapping it, and let's unbox some vinyl. I had to order more because even though the vinyl shop told me that 100 feet is going to be enough to cover 2 cars, it did not end up being enough to cover 1, and I did not have any mistakes. So far this is all 100 feet of maybe it was 50, I don't remember. But anyway, I didn't have enough, I had to order more. Now, I hope it's going to be the same one. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same one, but let's see. Alrighty. Now, from my experience so far, do not order cheap stuff from Amazon. Spend the money. It's a big difference. Oh yeah. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I think we have enough. We definitely have enough to finish this car. It is the same vinyl, and since it's my first time wrapping it, there's a couple of problems on the car, a couple of mistakes that I'm gonna have to fix. So I will probably have to order more and rewrap quarter panels and all that stuff, but that's gonna be later. I just want to get the car finished. I haven't driven it in God knows how long, probably over a month now. I miss my car. So anyway, let's unpack that and get to wrapping it. It is going to be pretty difficult by myself. The bumpers are the hardest part to do by yourself. We'll figure it out. You know, like always. Bumper's off. Now I gotta take all the plastic pieces off the bumper and put the bumper back on. Told you it's gonna be fun. So, this is the problem. This part right here needs to go. It's not a problem, I'm just saying this part needs to go. There's a million clips behind it to take it off, but I'm not gonna tuck in vinyl under it, it's impossible, it's super tight. And then this valance needs to go as well. You can see this right here, a million clips. Let me close the lights. All those clips right there, this ones. All of them are for the plate, and then underneath there's another million clips for the valance. Not bad. Good. Done. Now the bumper needs to go back up because you can't really, it's really hard to wrap it if it's off the bumper just because it's off the car, because it's flimsy. So you can't really stretch the vinyl over it, but now I can clean it up and I can vinyl all those things, all those places, no problem. It's my first time wrapping a car, and bumpers are definitely, especially on the Mustang, are the most complicated part. It's not the most round car in the world, and unfortunately, straight angles are bitches to vinyl wrap. Just impossible. Well, let's put it back on. Gotta make sure it's got enough. All right. Let's cut it. There you go. Okay, tip number one, always cut more than what you're gonna need, because if you're gonna try to measure exactly, you're gonna not have enough at the end. I have proof around the car that I fucked up. So cut more than you need. It's easier to buy more vinyl than to rewrap a part on the vehicle, believe me. All right, let's cut that one to we're gonna cut up a little bit. We're gonna cut off extra stuff right here that we don't need. Where the bumper line goes, we're gonna cut it off and slowly start wrapping everything. Yeah, looks scary at first, and it's gonna look scary until you're done, pretty much. Now, here we go. So one part is pretty much done. Let's take a look here. We got this whole side. As you can see, it laid down really nicely. I still have to finish going around the bottom. But pretty much the side is done. Obviously gotta finish there, but that's pretty simple. So it's going a lot faster than I thought it was gonna go, which I'm super happy with. I knew it's gonna be a little bit easier for the rear than the front. Still gotta do this side, haven't even done that. But it's coming out great. As soon as I finish that, I mean the car is pretty much done as far as vinyl. I am so excited about how it's coming out, and just gotta keep going. All right, back to it. Okay, so like always, nothing is easy. As you can see, I've been working on getting it all set up, and the process has been going pretty good. Everything looks really nice. I don't have any big problems here, except the color difference. Now, I think it's pretty obvious. So I am not sure what to do at this point. I'm not sure if the film fades as it stands. This car has never been outside yet. I put this part of the vinyl on the car about a month ago, maybe a month and a half. I've been sick and busy with work, so I wasn't able to finish. Plus I ran out of the material, so I ordered more a few days ago, and it came in. And now as I was putting it on, I noticed that it's vastly different in color, and obviously to the point to where it's I'm not exactly sure what to do. And like there was even a difference in color between these two panels. Well, maybe not that much, but I think there is. I'm honestly a little bit lost at this point. I just emailed Vivid and told them what I'm thinking, what happened, so I want to see what they're gonna come up with. I would really not want to re-vinyl the whole car, but if that's the only way that I can do it, is probably gonna be the way that I'm gonna go. I mean, everything else matches perfectly on the car. Every panel is just, this vinyl is definitely a different tone. It is a lot more blue, and yeah. Now I'm gonna finish wrapping the car just for the practice, and maybe again tomorrow or after tomorrow the paint settles and it's gonna be different, but I'm not sure. I don't know. It is kind of weird. Oh well, let's keep going. Okay, so this is gonna finish. This is gonna conclude day one of today. I've done everything that I wanted to do. Really, I mean, not really, but I went as far as I wanted to go, considering the circumstances of having a different or a wrong color on the vinyl now. So I did wrap the rear bumper, which was the whole point of today, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Now I do still have a little bit of, I did not cut out the lights, but that's, I'm most likely gonna have to rewrap it, I don't know. But everything else is done. Now all the uncut pieces, they're either gonna be covered anyway, or they just didn't make any sense for right now, just because again, I'm probably gonna have to take off everything. But you definitely can see the difference in color compared to everything else. And like this door also is different from this. So I don't know what's up with this vinyl. Why is it acting so different? Or I'm gonna have to probably rewrap. Now I don't know. I might have to rewrap the whole car. Ha, awesome. But yeah, wrapping a bumper, the beginning of the end. Or so I thought. Anyway, tomorrow I'm gonna be working on mechanical parts. Probably, because I cannot do any more vinyl. I'm gonna try to replace a whole shifter linkage. It's gonna be a hell of a job, but I think I can do it. I have to go to Ford and buy new shock tower mounts because mine are busted. And have to figure out how to set up an upper control arm because of the lowering springs that I put on the car. That needs to be adjusted as well. So tomorrow is a big day also. Today was pretty much useless. Okay guys, see you next time. Wow, somebody uses that already. Bye.